so...
Thank you. Did you hear her?
Oh, my God. First of all, I want to say, girl...
She's up here now. And
you need to get a band. You need to get a band.
She's incredible.
You're good.
Well, you're back. You're in this building again. You were here
Yes.
for a while. Yeah, you're used to 30 Rock.
I didn't even realize that the last time I was on here, we was in L.A.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
I know, I did.
You look so
That's why I'm
dang
happier
good.
here.
You do.
I love it here.
You look so good.
Thank you. But anyway, so do you remember like your first audition for SNL?
You can't forget stuff like that.
I
I
do.
mean, it was just intense. It was intense. Right there on 8H.
Do people laugh at those?
Well,
do they help you?
You know, usually they don't laugh, but...
Yeah. You're like, but I'm funny.
I mean, I did a whole cartwheel.
A whole cartwheel.
I did a cartwheel in my audition. Of course they laughed.
Oh my gosh.
They was
You're
like,
so
she's
funny.
insane.
I know, but it must be just such a wonderful gift. You walk in a room and you leave it better than it was. You're like, you have that kind of...
the nicest thing.
You have that persona, like that persona, that personality.
I don't know if everybody would say that.
You make us
nicest
laugh.
thing.
I know, you do.
You ask some of my relatives, they was like, she leaves the room bad.
That's because they're used to you. Wait, so it was a big thing for you too, because I didn't realize that you were a writer on SNL too. That was actually the first thing.
Actually, I didn't get hired as a cast member. You know, they hired Sashir.
Yeah.
And then I got hired as a writer. Well, which I told him, I was like, you know, I'm not a writer. You know, I was like, I like to be in front of the camera.
You're probably both.
But he was like,
yeah.
he probably was saying that too, like, you are a writer, you just ain't giving it, you know, love. But he was like, I don't know what you are, just come. He was like, I didn't know I needed you until I saw you, so come.
Oh.
So I was like, good.
Don't you want someone to say that to you? Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, I want a man to say that.
Yeah, me too. Hey! Amen. So wait. Do you feel like there's been a change for Black female comics on SNL?
Yes, I do. I think that was the main reason too. I also went to audition because I was like, you know, just like Chris said, you know, they don't get the opportunity to really find a lot of Black females because we don't get to be in the places that they go to look for them. And I'm not trying to use race or anything. I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I don't know where the Groundlings is. I mean,
I don't know. Because that's the place.
I don't know where UCB, all that. I don't know where that is.
No,
but
everybody does say that.
I do know where the comedy clubs is. So even when Chris told me I was going for the audition, I was like, yo, dude, what am I going to do? I don't have characters. He was like, you're the character, just do comedy. And I was like, okay,
you are the character.
Whatever, you know. So I feel like my whole thing was like, if y'all don't know about Black females, I'm going to go and let you know and let you see one of the good ones, so then you can go start looking for more.
I love it. No, the domino effect of that. That's incredible. Yeah. You're hosting The Daily Show again, right?
Yes.
Do you love doing it?
I'm not going to lie to you. I love it.
It's so fun. I love hosting.
Love it.
Yeah.
Because I love to talk.
Yeah.
I love to fuss. And I love to be funny. I love to bring joy. I love when people laugh. It's not just about me making you laugh. It is a function. I am a doctor, and I am prescribing you medicine.
Yeah, I actually agree with that.
And that's so real. Whenever you can laugh, like you can laugh through something. No. Hey, listen, everybody need to cry too. That's a function also.
We do that a lot
here.
here.
But laughter, you got to keep a balance. That's what's wrong with us right now. We don't have a balance.
So you're such a great motivational person as well. Is there a reason why you felt like the memoir is important now? I don't know if I'd ever do it.
Okay, well, first, everybody always want me to say something really, you know, wonderful about why I wrote this book, but it was like book agent called me and was like, you want to write a book? Yeah, let's go. I advise you to do it because you can do it your own way. Trust me, that first version, thank God that one didn't get out. Because it has so much stuff in there because it's a lot of pain. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of you remembering stuff and stuffing it in. But then when I read it, I was like, oh, girl, you do not feel like that now. These are things that happen to you now. Explain them so people can understand that you can still go through stuff and end up on the good side of it. You still can go through bad and treat people well. You don't have to be a Now, I
had to go. I failed.
Yeah.
Did you? I heard you started at. Was it a college comedy competition?
Yes.
That's kind of a hard. Like your peers, that's hard. Were you nervous?
No, I was already funny.
And just working on that humble. That's me too. Look, you feel good, you gotta
it's not
say it.
even about being conceited, it's about being convinced.
No, yeah.
You know, it's like if your doctor walked into an office, you want him to be like, yeah, I'm your doctor and I know how to do this and this is the treatment and boom, boom, boom. You don't want your doctor to walk in and go, I'm kind of a good doctor.
I kind of feel like
they said I'm okay. No, you want somebody that's confident, and I'm confident.
Yeah.
I'm confident because I've worked and I've done the work and I'm good at what I do.
Yeah.
So if that's what shows, then take that note.
Yeah.
Because if you're good at what you do, you're good at what you do. And this is, I really want to say this. I am Leslie Jones, but there's going to be a billion Leslie Jones after me. And I want to make it okay for them.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
No,
Now I'm starting to sweat.
Look, we have tissue. We get tissue. We have tissue.
Because you know when I preach, I sweat.
No, that's so true. Like, I literally, thank you, Brendan. You can come on. This is Brendan. Give it up.
Thank you.
No, I agree with that. This is my therapist. I had to go to therapy to find that out. But it was like, hey, why don't you start treating yourself how you treat others? And it's like, wait, what? And that was hard.
No, but we lie to ourselves all the time. For some reason, we like to have ourselves in misery. We live with it. We lie, and we retell a story, and it be lying. You be lying. You be lying to hurt yourself, and that does not make sense.
Maybe let's just switch places here. I'm gonna need like the. I'm gonna just.
Lie down. Now.
Here's what happened.
Now.
I'm just kidding. Oh my God! Wait, we found an image though of it's of the school newspaper that interviewed you, and I love it. I think a good comedian, that's what you said, should be able to relate to the audience and talk about things in a natural way, like you just did. So you still believe this? You're still you're rocking with this.
Where did you find that?
Last night I snuck into your house.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, wait. Yo, I don't even have this. That's crazy. I said that?
Yeah. But you know what I think is beautiful? It's somebody in this audience, including myself, needed to hear exactly what you just said. But I think what's incredible is you said this a long time ago, but you're still living that same truth. You're still living those same words, which is kind of incredible. So we're gonna be best friends. Be my best friend. Okay.
It's just makes ooh.
Do you remember that moment though? Like being a part, it couldn't have been easy the whole time. You had to bomb once, right?
You're
Take
wrong.
a minute. Did I just Oprah you? Did I just Oprah
yes,
you?
Yes, Oprah.
I was like, I didn't even mean to. Like, no, I just think it's a beautiful thing how. It's a beautiful thing, like how you find these things from like when you were younger and that dreamer, and then you didn't lose that. That essence is still in you. That's awesome. We're gonna get you a photocopy of that, okay? I'm gonna have it like, oh. Why are you so moved right now? I need to know exactly why.
Because I didn't think I was that smart.
You are
Not then. I was a wreck. I was a mess.
Maybe you thought you were a mess. Maybe you were living in that.
I was a 19-year-old mess.
We all were not. What 19-year-old has their together? Like, nobody knows 19.
I done messed
You
up
can't
my
air any of
makeup.
that.
Lord
Sorry.
have mercy. I came out here to be beautiful.
I got it. Okay, wait. We're going to get touched up in a commercial break. Leslie's book.
My makeup girl.
Lolo. Mine's Glow. That's so funny. Leslie's book is called Leslie Bleeping Jones. It's out now. You got to go get it. It's going to change your life. And everyone in our audience is getting a copy.